What's up, YouTube? This is Paul from Mickey Tech Tips, and today I'm going to talk about what is Freedompop. So basically, Freedompop, if you've not heard of it before, it's supposed to be a 100% free mobile phone and high-speed internet service. And theoretically, that's what it's supposed to be. Most of the internet hotspots and phones operate off Sprint. Um, they also have home devices, which basically supposed to work in your home, but I've not been able to try it out because they don't work here according to the website. But if you go through it, they got different ones. Like, you can also get tablets like iPads, Samsung tablets, phones. Their biggest thing was hotspots. What else is there? And it goes into different ones. The Victory 4G LTE, which probably was a Sprint phone. The S4, the S3, the S2, which surprises me because the S2 is a very old phone. Privacy phone, which is an encrypted S2. Evo 4G, which I think was an older phone. I'd have to look. Here's the Hub Burst, which is supposed to be home, but I don't think that would work where I live. Got your Freedom Spot, which is supposed to be an LTE one. You got your Freedom Spot Photon, which I bought that one, and that one operates off of basically it operates off a company called Clearwire, which I can open that up. Which basically has joined Sprint, but the contracts have not, because I bought one and it only worked in big metro areas. And so yeah, basically I would say whatever costs, unless you live in like Dallas or something, stay away from the Photon. But they have a nice handy coverage tool, but the website's still kind of buggy because it's gonna be like that. You got your stick, Overdrive, and your Freedom Sleeve Rocket. Now they got a few other ones that they were selling. Actually, the one I bought was off a Groupon. They don't have it on the website, but they got a different one. Ones you can bring your own Sprint device on here. And how that works, it's supposed to work all up through the internet. So if you brought your own device or bought one from them, you would have to have a special app to get on the internet to use it. So if you turn off your 3G or don't have any 3G, you're kind of out of luck on a phone. So that'd be the only disadvantage on that. I don't know if they roam, because here's a coverage map. I've seen places where they say they roam and say they don't. The WiMAX is this clear one, which ain't so great. I looked at it, but this is take 2 of the video because the last one wasn't recording right because this was messing up. Then 3G is stuff that you have to pay for because it costs them more money. So I'll get in and I'll show you about that. I don't know why that's doing that. So here's the one I bought. I bought this MiFi. It's supposed to be the good one that operates off of Sprint. I guess actually that is the same price I bought it for. It's still not here, but it's sitting in the warehouse, and it said it could take a while to get them. But I'd rather do that than have one get here fast for more money and don't work. Cause my Photon cost about $50. I ended up sending it back and getting all my money back because it was not working, which on that one was a refurbished one. I think all of these were new and they claimed that they are, but if you go get something like a Photon, sometimes it might be refurbished, because I pulled the sticker up and you could see what still said Clearwire. You got an iPhone 5, a Galaxy Tab, and a ZTE mobile phone service too. And that's basically all they have on Groupon. I'm just using this because it works the best. Let's see. We have plans. Keep in mind this website's kind of messed up, so you can call them too. But these are just showing the bigger plans because I opened one up and X out of it, and so I basically lost the starter ones, but you could probably call and have it switched back to starter one if you decide to. The Pro one, notice how it says 4G/3G. If you get the free one, it just says 3G. Goes on to all the different ones. I don't know the difference between some of these Premier and Premium and Pro. And I'm thinking that the Premier is probably just one of 4G, which, yeah. And I guess if you got 3G, it'd probably roam. But, yeah, don't count, quote me on that. But, basically, this is supposed to be a 3-part video where I do this one and 2 other ones using the device. And I'm basically buying it just as backup mobile internet. Now, the last time I bought one was a year ago. And let's just say it did not work at all. I activated and whatnot, and it don't work at all. Now, one word advice, get a prepaid debit card with either a little money on it, like $20, or maybe just a buck or two, because those sometimes hidden fees because they leave stuff on by automatic. Like one of them is if you run out of your 500 megabytes, which is what they give you on the free plan, within about 100 megabytes of getting out the limit, they top it off automatically unless you turn that off. They had a few other ones too if you don't go and turn it off, so better be safe and sound. I'm going to use a prepaid debit card because I don't want them to have my real one and charging money to my bank account. The worst they could do is it being denied and I run out of data for that month, which ain't too bad just because I don't care because I got 4G on my phone. Let's see. Now I would test this phone out, but the problem is I already have a cell phone, so I don't feel the need to spend the money to test this out. So let's see. Let's click on home. I'm gonna pause this and look at it. Where's my pause button? Alright, so I'm back. Basically, I pulled this up, and it says that they may have coverage close to you, but the problem is, it just brings me back to the same old map, and it don't say which one. So, that's kind of ticking me off. And when I bought that Photon, I made the mistake of buying it off Amazon because it was cheaper than what they were offering the one that operated off Sprint Force. So I thought they were all the same. Big mistake. So I would say do your research and probably either buy one off their website or find it. And if you find it somewhere else, go buy it. They're the exact same one. So here's the plans for the home internet. So you have the 1 gigabyte plan for home internet if you could get it. They go up to a basic plan for 1.5 megabytes per second, which it's actually called megabits per second, which basically it's gonna be slow because I clock about 5 to 10 megabytes per second at home. Now it gets up to 12 megabits per second. Yeah, megabytes is storage and megabits is speed, which basically is almost megabytes. But 12 megabits per second only gives you about 5 gigabytes, which can let you get up to photo sharing, gaming, and video streaming. Then you got the fastest one, which is $20 to $1 a month, which is 10 gigabytes, gets up to 12 megabits per second. And they charge per megabyte 70 cents. So yeah. What I'm going to say on that is I'd rather go spend the money buying a home internet because this ain't as portable as the mobile one because you're going to have to take and plug it in to use it. So yeah, on that I would not use it. This is still kind of misleading. I'm going to look at what I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at the mobile internet because that'd be something to look at for the basic plan. So I'm gonna click open up phone and on the go, and I'll be back. I don't know why that's saying that, but as I said, the website's glitchy. So yeah, and that was me that time. Alright, so here's the mobile internet plans. There's the premium 2 gigabytes, the pro 500 megabytes, and the basic 500 megabytes. The thing I don't get though, why 3G costs more than 4G? That's what they said. This also says includes nationwide 3G roaming, which that'd be something to test, and what I'll do is I'll test it for that first month and see how it goes. But that'll probably more like happen when I get a chance to test this when I go traveling in April and in the summer. So yeah. So this will be something I will test for right now, and I'll probably get to in-depth testing later, because it's supposed to be on the go. So I got to figure out how to get into the phone one, because it's bringing up this same page, and I think it's just the website glitch again. So I'll be back. So here's the phones that they currently sell, which the phones are certified pre-owned, it says. The ZTE Force, and the S3, the S4, and the iPhone 5. Now, some of the other ones aren't on here, and I think it just goes back to the site glitching. I just select the iPhone 5 just to show you. So, you got your basic one, which is $0 a month. You get 200 voice minutes, 500 text messages, and 500 megabytes of data. And with that is, you wouldn't need the Freedompop hotspot, because they have it built in. I've even seen videos of them showing you how to use it. Then they got unlimited talk and text. That's monthly, which means you got unlimited voice, text, and 500 megabytes of data. For $11 a month. You can go annual, which is 1 year of talk and text. $667 a month, which gets billed as a one-time payment of $80. That's something else to keep in mind. Then they have unlimited everything, which is for $20 a month you get unlimited talk, text, and data. The data speeds are reduced to 3G speeds after the first gigabyte, so which means you don't get 4G. And if you need any more data on these other plans, for 2.5 cents per megabyte, you can get it. So yeah, that would be something to think about. I don't know. Then once you click, it'll let you see an ad for data rollover, which is $4 a month. It does that on the regular hotspot internet, and so yeah, I'm gonna do without that, and so yes, so I'm gonna click. So here's when you get to the final checkout. It lists all that. They automatically check voicemail and the extended warranty, which I would not need the voicemail extended warranty, just because you wouldn't need it. And they give you 100 megabytes of bonus data and whatnot. So yes, that'd be something to look at, but personally, I'd rather stay with Verizon, or maybe even go to someone like AT&T. That just gets back to the whole thing about you get what you pay for, which is true sometimes, but sometimes you get really good deals on stuff, which I don't blame people. Which I'm gonna try this out, and if I don't like it, I don't like it, but it should be something to try it again, because I worked hard to try this out. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'll have 2 more videos on this, and sometime I'll be having an optimization video, and this is the mini-sode for this week. I'm sorry I did not have video out recently. It's been busy. I have to deal with my new Dell tablet thing locking up now, because it's giving me Windows 8 problems, which I'm still not a big fan of Windows 8, but it does work better on a touchscreen device. So I'm gonna call Dell and see what's happening, and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.